Before we dive into this heartwarming story, please smash that like button, share this video with your friends, and hit subscribe to join our amazing community. Let us know in the comments where you're watching from. We love connecting with our incredible viewers worldwide. Your support inspires us to bring you more powerful stories like this one. It was a chilly Saturday morning, and the local grocery store buzzed with the weekend crowd. Shoppers weaved through aisles, carts clattering, conversations humming. Among them was Sarah, a single mom in her early 30s, pushing a modest cart with her 5-year-old daughter, Lily, perched in the seat. Sarah wore a simple sweater and jeans, her dark hair in a messy bun. Tiredness lingered in her eyes. She hadn't slept well in weeks, juggling work and parenting. Yet, her warm smile never faded as she chatted with Lily, who munched happily on a snack. Sarah moved carefully through the aisles, checking prices on every item. Her budget was tight. Every penny mattered. She wasn't wealthy, but she worked tirelessly to provide for Lily, often sacrificing her own needs. She scanned a box of cereal, comparing it with a cheaper brand, while Lily giggled and pointed at the colorful boxes. In the same store, Victoria glided through, a stark contrast to Sarah. In her late 40s, Victoria was draped in designer clothes, her diamond bracelet catching the light, her handbag worth more than Sarah's monthly rent. Her heels clicked sharply, announcing her presence. She wasn't here for necessity, Asagna, her tone dripping with disdain. Well, maybe if you worked a little harder, you wouldn't have to scrape by like this. Honestly, it's people like you who hold everyone else back. Sarah's heart sank, but she bit back a retort. She glanced at Lily, who stared up with wide, innocent eyes. "Mommy, why is that lady being mean?" Lily asked, her voice trembling. The question broke Sarah's heart. She crouched to Lily's level, brushing a strand of hair from her daughter's face. "Sometimes people say things that aren't nice," she said softly. "But we don't have to let it bother us, okay? We know who we are." Victoria, overhearing, laughed sharply. "Teaching your kid to settle for less, huh? No wonder you're stuck where you are." Nearby shoppers paused, some looking uncomfortable, others whispering in disapproval. Victoria didn't care. She was used to saying whatever she wanted. Sarah took a deep breath and pushed her cart to the next aisle, determined to shake off the encounter. Anger and sadness lingered. She'd worked so hard for Lily, yet people like Victoria judged her as nothing. Still, she refused to let it ruin her day, making silly faces to coax a giggle from Lily. Victoria moved on, unbothered, her mind on her dinner party. As she approached the checkout, a commotion near the entrance caught her eye. A man in a sharp suit entered, flanked by a small security detail. He was tall, confident, exuding authority. Victoria recognized him instantly. James Bennett, billionaire philanthropist and CEO of one of the country's largest companies. To her shock, James scanned the store and made a beeline for Sarah in the produce section, his face lighting up. "Sarah!" he called warmly. Sarah looked up, surprised but pleased. "Oh, hi, Mr. Bennett," she said, smiling politely. Victoria's jaw nearly dropped. "James Bennett?" She watched as he shook Sarah's hand. "It's so good to see you. How have you been?" "I've been good, thank you," Sarah replied, gesturing to Lily, who hid shyly behind her. "Just keeping up with this little one." James chuckled. "She's getting so big. You know, we still talk about you at the foundation. You did an incredible job on that project last year." Victoria's mind reeled. Foundation? Project? What was going on? James continued. "I've been meaning to reach out. We have another initiative coming up, and I can't think of anyone better to lead it. It comes with a significant raise and flexible hours so you can spend time with Lily." Sarah looked touched. "That means so much, Mr. Bennett. I'd love to be part of it." As they talked, Victoria felt the ground shift beneath her. She'd assumed Sarah was just a struggling mom with no prospects, but she knew James Bennett personally, had worked with him on an important project, and was now being offered a major opportunity. Victoria felt small, her cruel words to Sarah echoing in her mind with a pang of guilt. She judged Sarah without knowing her story. James eventually said goodbye, leaving Sarah to finish shopping. Victoria, unable to stop herself, approached. I didn't realize who you were," she stammered, her tone softer. Sarah's expression was calm but firm. "It shouldn't matter who I am. You shouldn't treat anyone the way you treated me. Victoria opened her mouth, but had no words. She nodded and walked away, her face red with shame. As Sarah headed to check out, she felt pride, not for her connection to James, but for staying true to herself. She'd shown Lily that kindness and dignity outweighed wealth or status. Victoria left the store with much to think about. For the first time, she realized money and designer clothes didn't make her better than anyone else. Maybe it was time for her to change. Thank you so much for watching this incredible story. If it touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support keeps us motivated to bring you more stories that inspire and uplift. Drop a comment below with your thoughts, or where you're watching from. We can't wait to hear from you. Have a beautiful day, and we'll see you in the next video.